Breaking. Dylan Wang Shen Yue officially married in 2025? The hidden wedding ceremony fans missed. Welcome back to K-Drama Haven, your #1 destination for stories that blur the lines between real and real. And today, we might just be witnessing one of the most unexpected yet long-awaited celebrity unions in entertainment history. Before we dive into the emotional roller coaster that's about to unfold, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications, because if you thought Meteor Garden was dramatic, wait until you hear what really went down in Hainan. Grab your tissues. This isn't a rumor. This is a cinematic love story that has quietly bloomed behind the camera, and it's about to change everything. A sudden whisper, a surge of frenzy. It all began with a whisper. A quiet Weibo post from a stylist who worked on a private celebrity wedding in early July 2025. No names, no photos, just a location, a remote sea-kissed villa in Hainan. The kind of place where stories are born far away from flashing lights. The comment section was quiet for hours, until someone posted what looked like a blurry silhouette of two familiar faces, Dylan Wang in a sleek ivory suit, and Shen Yue in a satin gown that looked like it belonged in a movie about timeless love. Within minutes, #Dylan Wang Shen Yue wedding started climbing the charts, and the internet did what it does best: investigate, analyze, and connect every dot imaginable. But what fans discovered next was something that left even the most skeptical stunned. The villa that held a secret. Hidden in the lush greenery of eastern Hainan is a privately owned villa known only to industry insiders, a place often rented by A-listers looking for silence and intimacy. Multiple fan accounts confirmed sightings of Dylan and Shen Yue's stylists in the area that week. One local cafe owner even claimed Dylan himself came in for a quiet coffee with a beautiful girl who never stopped smiling. When asked what they ordered, he said, he ordered green tea. She asked for milk tea with pearls. But the way he looked at her, I knew I was witnessing something rare. That same day, a drone video surfaced. Low quality, grainy, almost unbelievable, of a white archway covered in orchids, a circular flower setup in the middle of an open lawn, and what looked like chairs dressed in silk. Only 20 or 30 seats. This wasn't a show for the world. This was a moment meant for just them. And then came the audio. The leaked vows that shattered the internet. "I found you when I wasn't looking," a male voice says, trembling slightly. "And even if I lived 100 lifetimes, I'd choose you in every one." Fans who heard the clip immediately recognized Dylan's voice. Unfiltered. Real. Then came her voice. "You saw the mess in me and never flinched. You've waited and you've never asked me to change. I didn't know I could be loved this quietly. Until you." Silence. Then laughter. Then applause. Then music. Simple. Piano. Strings. Something emotional and sweeping. By the time the clip was over, fans were already crying. The guests who never posted, until now. Several well-known industry friends, including some Meteor Garden co-stars, were noticeably absent from social media for 3 days in early July. One actor posted a cryptic photo of white petals on a beach with the caption, "Some moments are too sacred for phones." Fans believe that was taken the morning after the ceremony. Even Shen Yue's longtime makeup artist posted a now-deleted story with a hand holding a bouquet of lilacs, her favorite flower. The caption read, "Love is quiet, but it's real." Fans think this was years in the making. 4 years, Dylan and Shen Yue have remained tight-lipped about the nature of their off-screen relationship. Despite undeniable chemistry on screen and countless behind-the-scenes moments that made fans scream, neither ever confirmed a romance. But fans have receipts. Moments like the time Dylan lingered after an interview, just to open the car door for her. The matching bracelets they wore at 2 separate fan meetings. Shen Yue's tearful interview where she said, "Sometimes, the person who makes you laugh the most is the one who holds your silence best." And of course, the 2023 clip from a drama rap party where Dylan was overheard saying, "I'm not losing her again." At the time, no one knew what he meant. Now it all makes sense. A new life begins. Since the alleged wedding, Dylan and Shen Yue have remained entirely off-grid. No posts, no sightings, Just a single flicker. A new profile image on Dylan's WeChat, of a sunset over the ocean, and what fans believe is a delicate silhouette of two figures holding hands in the distance. Fans have speculated that the couple is spending their first few weeks of married life in Bali or back in Chengdu with family. One anonymous source said, "They've given everything to the world through their art. This one thing they wanted to keep for themselves." Reactions from fandoms and industry. The fandom has officially gone into meltdown. Hashtags like hashtag Dylan Shen Yue wedding, hashtag Meteor Garden reunion in real life, and hashtag silent marriage are dominating X and Weibo. Reaction videos from fans are pouring in by the hour. Some sobbing, others screaming, all overwhelmed by the idea that one of the most beloved on-screen pairings may now be living their happily ever after. Even directors and production crew from Meteor Garden posted cryptic emojis, one using just ring dizzy cherry blossom, which fans took as a silent blessing. Oh, are they really married? While no official wedding statement has been released by either agency, multiple high-level entertainment reporters say the silence is confirmation in itself. A wedding that wasn't for publicity. A love story that grew in silence. A couple that chose intimacy over noise. And maybe, just maybe, a romance that began with fiction and ended in forever. A world forever changed. When word spread that Dylan Wang and Shen Yue had secretly exchanged vows in Hainan, it didn't just shake the fandom, it shattered it. Within 48 hours, the hashtags had accumulated over 200 million views across Weibo, X, Instagram, and TikTok. Fan art exploded. Edits of their most iconic Meteor Garden scenes resurfaced, now seen through the lens of a real-life romance. And then came the interviews. Not with them but with people who were there. Florist, violinist, childhood friend, each offering tiny details that, when put together, told a story far more intimate than even the most romantic drama ever dared to show. New details from insiders. According to a violinist who played during the ceremony, the moment Dylan saw Shen Yue walk down the aisle, he didn't just smile. He wept. He didn't hide it, she shared. He didn't care who saw. When she reached him, she touched his face and whispered something none of us could hear. But the way he looked at her, it was like a man watching his whole world finally arrive. Another guest described the kiss not as dramatic or staged, but as gentle, reverent, like he was saying thank you with his lips. And then, the most touching moment of the night. After the ceremony, the couple reportedly took no photos. Instead, they sat side by side on a wooden bench facing the ocean, talking softly, barefoot in the sand, still in their wedding attire. No cameras, no makeup touch-ups, just two people finally able to exhale. Fan reactions and tears. Across the globe, fan communities gathered to celebrate, mourn, and process what many are calling the most beautiful celebrity moment of the decade. One Filipino fan club organized a candlelight watch party by the sea, while a Korean group held a midnight stream of Meteor Garden followed by a poetry reading inspired by their love story. Comments flooded in like waves. They didn't marry for fame. They married for forever. I grew up with them. This feels like watching childhood friends finally get their happy ending. This wasn't a soft launch. This was a spiritual ceremony. I can't stop crying. One fan even created a musical montage titled, From Dao Ming Si to Dylan, the man behind the character, which racked up over 3 million views in less than a day. What happens next? According to multiple insiders close to Dylan's management team, the newlyweds are currently staying off-grid. No phones, no internet, and no outside communication. They wanted to live the first few weeks of their marriage like two people in a quiet village, one source said. Cooking, walking, talking. Just the things they never had time for while the world was watching. There are also whispers that Shen Yue might pause filming commitments until 2026, while Dylan is reportedly turning down major endorsements to focus on personal life and writing. Writing. Rumor has it Dylan is working on a personal memoir or a photojournal-style love letter, inspired by Shen Yue, that may be released in secret, possibly under a pseudonym. One quote from a close friend already has fans gasping. He said she's the ocean, beautiful, deep, terrifying when angry, and always calling him home. Final word. Whether this is the beginning of a new chapter or the quiet close of a long-blooming love story, one thing is certain: Dylan Wang Shen Yue's story has just entered legend status. And this time it's not scripted. It's real. Stay tuned, because K-Drama Haven will be the first to bring you every update, every whisper, and every exclusive behind this once-in-a-generation love story. What do you think? Was this their soft launch, or have they been together this entire time? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know. Would you watch their real-life romance as a drama? 'Cause honestly, it already feels like one.